In this video, we want to look at sorting this table by two criteria. First, the column A, so gender, and second, the column B, so name. And we want to do so without knowing the name of the table also. So that's an additional layer of information here. The output that I expect is obviously to see females first, then male, and then have the alphabetical order of the first names here. So when I look at my macro, I'm going to use mainly four variables. The first one is the variable for the worksheet, so where the table is. The second one is called TBL as list object. That's going to identify the table itself, the object. And then we're going to have criteria name and criteria name 2, both as strings to just identify the criteria that we want to sort the table with. So firstly, we're going to identify the worksheet. The worksheet is identified by its position, so it's the number 4 here on this file. We're going to identify the table. So to identify the table, we say set tbl, the variable, equal ws underscore sheet dot list objects and 1. It is important to note here that it is 1 because I have only one object in this tab on my file. If I had multiple objects and I wanted to play with all of those objects, either I need to do a loop on those objects or I need to identify the correct one here, so it might be the number 2, the number 3, and so on and so forth, depending on your situation. Then we want to identify the criteria, and that's when we want to make sure we integrate a bit of dynamic values for the name of the table. So the criteria name, the first one is going to be equal to tbl.name, so that allow us to refer to the name of the table without knowing it, and we follow that by a gender. It is very important here to note that the column names need to be exact with the ones that exist on the table itself. Then the criteria name 2 is the same, tbl.name, but followed by obviously name, which is the second column we want to sort with. To apply the sort, we're going to do a with statement. So with tbl.sort, we're going to first remove all the sorting fields that we might have, so dot sort fields dot clear. Then we're going to add the first sorting key, so dot sort fields dot add space key, and then we're going to identify the range with which we want to sort. So here it's double air quotes, ampersand, and we follow that by the variable called criteria name. We're going to sort on values, and we're going to do an order XL ascending. Next up is adding the second key of our sorting here. So same structure here, dot sort fields dot add space key, and then we're going to identify the range, which is also the same as double air quotes, ampersand, and then the variable called criteria name 2. We sort on values and in an order ascending also. Finally, we're just going to say dot header equals XL yes, and then a dot apply to apply all of those specific lines. And finally, we close the end with statement. I'm going to launch the macro here, and when I launch this macro, then I can actually see on my table that everything has been sorted accordingly to what I was expecting, so gender first and then the name.